Hi guys, welcome to the Gun Shop with me, John.
And me, Dan.
And today we're going to be talking about what you can shoot in the UK. So how we're going to do this is we're going to talk about, firstly, the guns that you can shoot in the UK. This is going to be a brief overview, really, I suppose, more than an in-depth on each. We're going to talk about guns you can shoot, and then what you can shoot with them. So, what should we start with?
Let's start with shotguns.
Alright, shotguns, they're the nice easy one.
Yeah.
So, shotguns you can own in the UK. On a Section 2 licence, meaning a shotgun licence, you can own a 3-shot auto, a 3-shot pump with non-detachable mags, over and unders and side by sides, all with 24-inch barrels or above. That's pretty much it, really. Calibre-wise, there's no restriction, as long as it's no bigger than 1 inch, which is generally like a 2-bore, 1-bore. All the way down to 410, 9mm garden gun, 9mm rimfire shotguns, 2.2 shotguns. You can own any of those on a shotgun licence as long as they conform to the law.
Yeah.
So, what can you shoot with them?
Well, starting off straight away, of course, clays.
Clay pigeons or clay targets.
Pigeons. Clay targets is a good starting point for shotguns. Then you've got game.
Game birds, pheasants, partridges, driven, walked up. You know, there's all manner of live shooting that you of game birds.
Yeah.
Pest control.
Pest control.
Pigeons, crows, rooks, jays. The actual controlling the environment so it doesn't look like a foxy magpie mess out there.
What else?
Practical shotgun, PSG.
Moving on a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's still shot with a shotgun.
Still shotguns.
That's generally shot with Section 1. Section 1 shotgun is a firearm shotgun, which means you can have detachable mags, large, high-capacity magazines, that sort of thing. It's a very different licence to a shotgun licence. Practical shotgun is where you run around shooting metal plates on the floor, swinging targets, discs. It's very much more about tactics, speed of reload, than consistency or accuracy. Although those things are obviously important,
Absolutely.
It's not quite, let's say, it's just a very different style of shooting. I mean, we leave it at that, really. It's a lot of fun, but it's a very different style of shooting to clay shooting, or game shooting, which are very, well, there is a world of difference.
Would you say
shotgun, really.
It's fast paced, isn't it?
Yeah, apart from the wait and round part.
Well,
they're all fast paced once you've finished queuing.
well, yeah. So I'd say in quick succession because you are moving around quickly, shooting targets,
the actual
quickly
session
reloading.
is much more tactical in the way of using tactics to win as opposed to using skill to win. I mean, that's a horrible thing to say. It does take skill to be good, but there's also a certain tactical element about reloading and have skill. It's a completely different
When
skill.
to reload and everything like that.
Besides, it's not really what we're here to talk about, the semantics of it.
No.
Clay shooting, go back to clay shooting. There's a lot of different clays to shoot. Skeet, Fitask, trap, sporting, just to get us started. There is many disciplines you can shoot with that. It's probably the easiest one to go and start, I would say, out of all of them. There's so many playgrounds around to go and have a play with. So that's pretty much all you can shoot with a shotgun.
Pretty much.
Fruit. You shoot fruit with a shotgun. I'm not sure if it's a genuine reason, but you could shoot fruit with a shotgun.
You could shoot fruit with a shotgun.
Rifles.
Rifles, moving on to rifles. Rifle calibers, there's a lot.
There's a lot of rifle calibers. All rifles in the UK are on a Section 1 firearms licence, and you need a genuine reason to own and use them all.
Yeah.
Of which there is many genuine reasons.
Yeah.
Obviously, calibre-wise, as Dan says, there's everything from your 17 HMR2 to rimfire. You could legally own a 50 BMG in this country. You can. 50 cal club, if you really want. You can own anything you want, however, as long as you've got to have a reason for it whilst you hit. The reasons are fairly wide and varied.
Absolutely. Most commonly, to be honest, is what? 2.2s and then a deer calibers is mainly what we see over here.
Yeah, certainly what we sell most of. Target shooting is a big reason. Most target shooting is done with smaller calibers around here. Cheaper to run, obviously. It's a lot of black powder rifles used for target shooting as well, actually. A lot of fun, big plumes of smoke without really causing that much hassle. Target shooting is a massive thing. There's a lot of different disciplines in target shooting. That obviously leads us on nicely into mini rifle. Mini rifle is a bit like the practical shotgun we were just talking about. It involves shooting targets in quick succession, going around a course. It involves tactical reloading, and actually is a lot more. It's the same, really. It's not the same, but it's similar.
Similar.
It's a course that you have to shoot in time.
Yes.
Lots of fun. There's a lot of different 2.2 disciplines, a lot of different full-bore disciplines, but most of them just involve punching holes in paper and being accurate and fast.
Yes.
Not necessarily fast, but accurate.
Accurate is obviously most important.
Pest control, there's always pest
yeah.
control with any rifles, foxes, and all the things we said with a shotgun. You can shoot with a rifle legally as well.
Absolutely.
Kind of hard to do when they're flying, but everything has to land at some point, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Yeah. And last but not least, deer stalking.
Deer stalking.
Which I suppose does come under pest control in some regard.
But yeah.
Yeah. And obviously there is a trophy hunting market in the UK as well. It's a word that nobody particularly likes, but there is a market for coming and shooting very representative, good quality animals that are just on the edge of becoming less good quality animals.
Yes.
It's a trophy hunting is a difficult word to say, but I said it anyway.
You did so.
Yeah.
You did so.
We hold some of the best roe deer heads in Hampshire, in the world, in Hampshire.
We do.
Yeah, which is good. Anything else with the rifle?
Also got a rifle. So we've done foxes, deer,
Targets,
targets.
mini rifle. I don't think so.
No, I think it covers pretty much everything. You could go definitely into subcategories, but that's pretty much the main
Yeah,
categories.
each of those
behind
could
it.
have a video themselves, really,
Oh, yeah,
guys.
Moving on. Air rifles.
Air guns,
Air
air
guns.
rifles, air rifles,
Air rifles. Air rifles. So,
air guns, air rifles and pistols.
Yeah.
Air pistols. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's leave this as the whole thing. Primarily target shooting.
Target. Yeah, with the occasional use of small vermin control.
Yeah, that's about it, really.
That's pretty much it.
Obviously, you can get your Section 1 stuff, you know, your really high power air rifles. You can use those on foxes as well as long as you've got permission. Stuff like the Wolverine 303 from Daystate.
Yeah.
They're pretty mean. You can get
Big.
80 foot-pound 2.2s that will shoot rabbits at 100 yards. You know, there is some absolutely insane air guns out there. So not really to be laughed at.
Oh no, not at all.
Plus, you don't need a license for them in the UK, so that really makes them the single biggest and easiest market to get into when you start shooting.
Yeah, so you're allowed what, up to 12 foot-pounds.
Yeah.
For rifles.
No semi-automatics.
No semi-automatics. You've got 6 foot-pounds in your pistols.
Mm.
You've got what? You've got PCP. You've got spring. You've got CO2.
Gas ram.
Gas ram.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah.
And various subcategories of each. So the world of air guns is a massive and easy market to get into, which is why it's so popular in the UK.
Yeah.
You can just come in, buy one, go shoot some targets. You can shoot it in your back garden, provided it falls within a certain subjection of the law, so you're not disturbing anybody, you're not too close to a roadway, you're not, you know, shooting your neighbour's cats. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, don't shoot your neighbour's
Yeah,
cats.
please don't.
Or your cat. Just don't shoot cats.
You know, most animals in your garden you could probably do with leaving alone.
Yeah.
If you live anywhere with neighbours. People get sensitive, don't they?
Yeah, stick with a plinking. That's a good bit of fun.
Yeah, you know, there's plenty of places you can go and shoot them elsewise, though.
Yeah.
And they are, like I say, probably the most popular gun in the UK.
Absolutely.
Last but not least, pistols.
Mm.
You can own pistols in the UK.
You can. There are very, very tight restrictions on said pistols that are out there.
So, the least restricted of all, obviously, is air pistols. I'm not going to talk about those. The second least restricted would be black powder pistols. You can own antiques, but you can't really shoot them.
Nope.
But you can own working black powder pistols on a Section 1 licence for target shooting. You can also own long barrel pistols, which essentially needs a 300mm long barrel and it needs to be 600mm in overall length. So it is essentially a rifle that looks like a pistol.
Yeah. It's a pistol with a long barrel and big stock.
A big stock, but just a metal bar,
Yeah.
really, to keep it completely unconcealable. A lot of fun. However, a lot of people will say they're not real pistols, but they're as close as we can get,
Yeah.
so that's good. And last and singly the most hardest thing to get in the UK is a real pistol, really to be used for humane dispatch. And that is its only use.
Yeah. There is no other reason you can have one.
And if you use it for anything else, once you've got it, you'll lose it, and probably
Everything else.
and go to prison.
For a very long time.
Well, I expect you get away with a couple of years. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Yeah, certainly a long time. Anything else?
No?
I think that about covers it,
Yeah, that's
actually.
pretty much
if we
it
go
over
to
here.
the UK. So we'll probably go into a little bit more detail on a lot of these things.
Yeah.
And I hope this sheds some light on what we use guns for and why we use them. Not why we use them, but certainly what we use them for.
And
We
why
use
we-
them because
yeah.
they're fun.
They are fun. They are great fun.
And they're great tools when you're not having fun.
Yes. They are not toys. They are tools for a purpose.
Tools for recreational fun. But the guns are not fun.
No. Guns are dangerous.
Welcome.
In fact, guns are not dangerous.
Welcome to UK Psychology, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye-bye.